Hey everyone, it's Lisa Marie back with another Paternity Part 2 video for Waylan versus Lebrance. All right, let's take it back.
Unfortunately, yes, sir.
We all make mistakes in life, some more serious than others, but to make the exact same mistake again.
And that's, Your Honor, why I didn't want, at that time, when she was telling me about Vincent, her being pregnant with Vincent, it was happening all over again. And that's why I just really couldn't, I didn't know how to bring that up. I mean, but then again, I look at it like this here. My wife was steady putting me out, I really didn't have nowhere to go.
Well, and then
Okay, so what we not going to on my reaction videos is blame the wife. That's what we not going to. So here he go. He trying to blame his wife for him. No. She put you out. You could have went to a friend house. Why in all the movies they usually go to their homeboy, their friend house? But what he look like he's been doing is leaving her house and going straight over. Got a place already set up at the mistress house. After all, they have a kid already together, 3-year-old Jaden, right? And the bad part about it is that they have these children in the middle of their mess, in the middle of chaos. That's where the children are at. All right.
He knew that was easy. It was easy access. He knew it was,
Well, it wasn't really
he knew
easy,
when he went over there, it was whatever.
Why not let
he
him
could do
stay?
what he wanted to do. You know how you see a welcome mat?
Okay, so she's saying God was got to catch them. So the mistress is saying, I'm sorry, Miss Waylan, right? Is saying, hey, we already got kids together. So what's the sense? Okay. So you make a mistake, you say, hey, what's the sense? I already made a mistake. Might as well just live in it. Let me get 2 mistakes, 3, 4, 5. And such as in life, right? We make mistakes, say, well, you was already asleep. You had to do it again and do it again. So when are you going to ever change? When is it ever going to turn around? If you don't make a stand, right? So they say if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So you got to say, listen, we made a mistake. Your wife forgave you. Go ahead. Just give me enough money. Come see your child. Maybe every other weekend, however we plan to do it. Don't want to interrupt your life with your wife, but still want you to build a relationship with your son over here. But now, no, what do? We go and bring in another child into the same mess that we created with the first child. Children are not the mess, just the situations that we created. All right, let's go.
And you can walk over it. He knew he could do that over there.
But let me explain this.
He kept getting put out over here because he couldn't do what he wanted.
Let me explain this, Your Honor.
Over there, he knew he could do what he wanted to do.
So she's saying he could do whatever he want. Okay, so I'm going to skip it because they're going to just be going back and forth, really kind of wasting time. All right, let's go.
You all letting them, then you all want to come into court and downgrade one another. Come on, man. I don't have time for this.
And that's what I don't like. So the guy goes like a ping pong, like it's a tennis match, and that's what the judge began to say. And I just want to know if it was Serena Venus playing. But anyway, but no, it became a tennis match between the both of them. And like the judge said, they're downgrading each other while he's just like chilling, yeah. And he going from one house to the next, back and forth. No, you got to say, listen, between both of y'all, you say, listen, you're either with me or you're with her. And really, you should be with your wife because that's who you vow before God to be with. I came in as an extra. You know what I mean? I'm not even supposed to be in this equation. So go back to your wife and handle your business. But the wife is fed up. See, now we got a different type of dynamics because now the wife is already to her breaking point. Miss LeBlanc is like, listen, I ain't having it. I'm at my breaking point. If this is his, he could just go there and stay there. So now it's a mess.
I'm trying to understand how these children got in the world, and now Vincent's in the world. I don't know about this one. So
Poor Vincent.
I'm trying to understand what makes this child different.
The wife, she begins. So now Miss LeBlanc it's like, of course, already hearing that, hey, she might have went with the, what is it, the mailman, the milkman, the postman. You know what I mean? She went with, in other words, there's a possibility that the child might not even be her husband's. So, of course, she's not going to even think it's her husband because you already been stepping out. But in case it is, she already made up her mind. Listen, I'm out.
This is it. Michael Jackson, this is it.
So you say you're at your breaking point. Why, ma'am?
I'm at the breaking point. I mean, it's getting overwhelming.
You all have children together as well, am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
How many children do you have?
2.
So you say you are at the point now that you would break your family up because you've just had enough.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So listen, she's to the point where, okay, 2 and 2, we even, let's start over. I'm going to start over with somebody else. You got 2 with me. I'll be the side. You go with her, and I'll start over. Now, this is crazy. Because they already have children of their own. So it wasn't like he didn't have any kids of his own. And so that was the reason, or that was the excuse. But the excuse is, well, when you get mad at me and we get into an argument, I'm just going to go over there and make a kid. You know, and unfortunately, kids are stuck in between. Now they're stuck between, you know, I'm living with my mother, my father might be living with another woman over there, and I got to go see my father. And then we got all this contention between the children, the sibling rivalry, and all type of stuff that's going on with the kids. You're going to have some of that maybe anyway, but then to have it with the outside home and why you over there and why you not with me and why didn't you take care of me? Why didn't you stay with mom? Was it my fault? And so all of these things the children have to process.
Had enough.
And you understand that, Mr. LeBlanc.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Is that why you're had enough?
Yes, Your Honor, I just had enough.
And you.
And so then the judge is going to ask me, he understands, you know, of course he understands, you know, I feel, of course, you know, he understands why his wife would say that. Now, who enters the courtroom? Medea. Now, she is no joke. So we have Mrs. Waylan, grandmother. Let's see what she has to say.
Well, for one thing, I know he was living with her at the time. He came to me and a family member and told us why he was, well, for one thing, I know he was living with her at the time. He came to me and a family member and told us why he was staying there. All Kim want to do is fuss, fight, and F, the 3 Fs. And every time that come about, here come a little ugly baby. There come Vincent.
My baby ain't ugly.
Ugly.
And this is why I call her Medea. Because she'll say, hey, it's ugly. But actually, it's not that the baby, I thought the baby was a girl because of the beads in the hair. But it's Vincent, their 3-year-old son. And it's, you know, so I just thought it was a girl. But, you know, grandmother's going to say what they want. You already know when they come to the courtroom. That's why I call her Medea. When you hit a certain age, she's not holding back no punches. And the judge let her know, hey, listen, all children are beautiful. Then the judge begins to ask her, what if it's your granddaughter's, if Mr. LeBlanc is not the father? And she's saying like, hey, well, then I know that my granddaughter is, you know, a slut. I think she called her.
Then I just know my granddaughter was a sneaky little hoe. That
Excuse me.
bypassed me, and I didn't catch that.
All right. She's like, hey, listen, she's a sneaky, and I didn't catch it. See, and that's why I call her. She's just saying whatever she wants, but you got to be careful, right? Calling kids ugly, this and this and that, because, you know, what the Bible said, beauty is vain, favor is deceitful. Woman that praise the Lord, she shall be praised. Woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Because this is our hour. You get older, start looking older, the wrinkles start coming, different things. Some of us, yes, we age gracefully, but we still get older. And then, so, can't be all about the looks. That's why character is so important, right?
I honestly don't believe that. See, whores sleep around. Whores leave their husband and go sleep with other men's and let him go sleep with other women's and then want to get back. That's what.
Oh, so now she's going for the wife, which I think is wrong to do. First of all, now some people have an open relationship. Do I agree to that? No. You stick with your husband, you stay in close up your relationship in your house. Not to be like, okay, you can have somebody, then I can go with somebody, and then all of us, we just, but people do what they choose to do. They'll have to answer for what they do, just like I got to answer for what I do, right? So, but I'm telling you, the grandmother came in there taking shots, not holding anything back, just taking shots.
Hold on.
No whore right here.
Hold on.
I never stepped outside of my marriage.
Yeah, you have.
No, I never stepped outside of my marriage.
All right. See, now they're coming for the wife, which is wrong because, first of all, if she stepped outside of her marriage, so did he. But this is his second step. And that's what we're here for. We're here about the child in question, Vincent. So the judge, of course, got to call it back to order. Watch what your judge ain't no joke.
Babies, and then he can question the paternity. That was not your dream for your life.
No.
You will never convince me of that. But that's the reality of your life right now.
Yes, it is.
And you got to do something different to get something different.
Amen.
Cannot give yourself away to these men for free because you...
All right, so now you hear, this is what the judge said, you know what I mean? And I got a call. As I'm talking to you, I'm picking up calls. Hold on. And so, so that's what the judge is stating. Like, listen, this could not have been your dream. And she's talking to Miss Willa at this point. When you're a little girl, this is not what you dreamt about, right? You're going to be the side chick or whatever. And so she really, lays it into her and so forth. But I think it's just time to come to the results. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think y'all want the results as well. Because we already know. And the judge is just talking about his wife saying, hey, I'm done after this.
You are the father.
Now, this is crazy. See, now he's the father. Excuse me, y'all. Unfortunately, the wife doesn't change her mind. He has been declared the father, and the wife, unfortunately, in this case, which I'm not happy about the results, has decided that, hey, she will not continue in this particular relationship. Well, I'm sorry. I had to end the video like that. But what it does do, it helps anyone that may be in this particular situation. Try not to text your wife if you are in this situation. Just, it's better that you face her. You do it the right way. And if you do have a side chick or a mistress, this would be a good time to let that particular individual go. But most of all, be safe. I'm Lisa Marie, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.